But my big takeaway is I want to get some shit out of my living room, sell it or whatever. And then I'm going to buy, when my kids get a little bit older, we're going to play that stand-up hockey game. Fuck these tablets and all of that shit. I'm going to get that bar level one that you play. And here's another thing too, was the kids were in there and they were playing like PlayStation, PS4, PlayStation 4. Last time I had a PlayStation, it was like 20 years ago. It was PlayStation 2, and they were playing the NHL one. It was fucking unbelievable. I was sitting there going like, that's a video game? That looks like a movie. And I said to the kid playing, I go, can you fight somebody? And he's like, yeah. I said, all right. So he was playing the other team that wasn't the Maple Leafs, and he lined up against Tavares. And I guess, I don't know, the computer wasn't trying. He just kept fucking uppercutting the guy. And I was just like, dude, you're going to have to pay for that later on in this game. You know, you can't go after a goal scorer on a face-off. He hasn't fucking done anything or whatever. I had a good time watching them play. But I want to get one of those, that stand-up game. I want to get rid of, like, it's funny. It's the area of the living room where I was going to have a bar back in the day when I was a big booze hound. I was going to buy an Art Deco, like, bar. I don't know. I was into booze, right? I was going to have some Humphrey Bogart level fucking bar over in the corner. And then I'm like, what am I doing? You got kids. It's over. It's not your time anymore. All right? Just be your age. Don't go out and get a Brazilian butt lift or whatever the fuck these people my age are doing now. HGHing, you know, and taking before and after pictures in their fucking 50s. What a bunch of fucking creeps. Dude, my generation really turned out to be a bunch of fucking creeps. You know, have you ever seen anybody age worse than fucking baby boomers and Generation X with all of this fucking shit they're doing? Jesus Christ. Be a fucking man. All right? There's nothing wrong with looking like an old sea captain. These fucking assholes. And you know something? Let me tell you what. They're all a bunch of fucking cheaters. All of these fucking assholes using all these fucking injections and all of that shit. Dialing back the, whatever the fuck they're dialing back. You still look old as shit. Walking around looking like an old gorilla. I've said no to everything. Anybody ask me to do anything, I just keep saying no. I just keep saying no. I just keep saying no. Because I'm going to be old fucking Billy Football. Hanging out with the kids. Maybe that's what I'll do. Maybe that's my goal in the fall, is I'm going to hang out with the kids. I'm going to buy that fucking hockey game and get rid of those stupid, I was going to say bookshelves. It is stupid for a guy like me to have bookshelves because I don't fucking read. I try to read, you know, whatever. Go fuck yourself, okay? I'm doing the best I can. So, I want to get that hockey game. And it's just my son's a little bit too little, but my daughter would be fine on it. But I just feel like my son would be watching us playing, and then he would want to, I don't know. Well, who gives a shit? I'm going to get it. Oh, it's going to be a good time. And then we'll have, like, epic fucking tournaments. And my kids will learn about, you know, winning and losing, you know. And, yeah, it's going to be fun. Because my daughter does not like to lose. Like, when we play chutes and ladders, she really gets upset. You know? You know what's a motherfucker on chutes and ladders? Is that fourth row where they have the back-to-back slides on, like, I think it's numbers like 45 and 47 or 46 and 48. You just can't get by those fucking things. It takes you at least 3 tries. You know? We just like, whatever I do, don't spin a 1 or a 3. 3. Fuck. And then you go back down again. And then whenever I go up the big ladder, right? Ladders and snakes, as they call it down in Australia. For some reason, they went chutes up here because we're like too religious. All the Aussies think it was because we're too afraid of snakes, which is fucking hilarious. Afraid of snakes. We're fucking Americans. We're out of our minds. We've dropped 2 nuclear weapons on human beings. Think we give a shit about reptiles? We turned our own food supply into poison and fed it to our own people. We don't give a fuck about snakes, about religion. That's where it is. Oh, the fucking snake had told fucking Eve to go eat the goddamn apple. And whatever the fuck that is. That's why, not because we're fucking upset about snakes. Anyway, anytime I go up that big fucking ladder, I swear to God, I have like a 70% chance that my next spin, I'm going down the fucking slides. It's annoying. So